Hey, Sunday. Happy Sunday to you. Wanted to talk today about I've been feeling pretty good the last couple of days, and typically in recovery, people think if you're feeling too good for too long, chances are you're doing the wrong thing. And I've been thinking about that, and I gotta say I disagree. If if a particular circumstance, if you're practicing acceptance, um, when we work to change, when we work to grow, usually that that means there's work involved, and that means there's a certain level of discomfort, and that makes sense. So a certain level of discomfort is expected. But if you practice acceptance, if you practice living in a manner where you say, I'm happy with what is, and life is all these wonderful things, and you accept everything as is, then the work that comes with growth isn't such a big deal because you accept the fact that you're going to have to do some work. And that makes it less difficult. It's a pretty cool thing. If you really practice acceptance and gratitude, the work that you need to do to change, to grow, will not be so difficult, and the misery that you may have felt won't be nearly as strong. You're not going to traipse through life skipping and jumping and yelling at the top of your lungs every day. Life is wonderful, life is beautiful, but if you believe that life is wonderful and beautiful, the harder things that you have to do to grow just won't be as difficult. It's a pretty cool thing to practice. It takes a while to learn. It took a while for me to begin to grasp it, and I'm still working on it. But it is something that I truly, honestly believe. And on the flip side, if you are positive that all this work that you need to do, all this getting out of your comfort zone is just going to suck, then it probably will. If you don't want it to suck so bad, if you want to do the work, if you want to augment change in your life, if you practice the acceptance, all that work won't be so much like work. They say, if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. The same goes for recovery. If you practice acceptance and gratitude, the work that needs to be done will not be so daunting. It won't be so difficult or so uncomfortable. And it'll make it easier. And the whole thing will just begin to spiral into a better situation, a better overall method of recovery. Please don't practice constantly beating yourself up or living in the past. Nothing can be done to change the past. The only thing you can do is move forward. You need to own the responsibility of the things you've done, but you need not dwell on them. You need to only move forward. It's the only thing you can do to affect change in your life and the lives of any of those who you may have harmed. I've heard a lot of people, that's a given, unfortunately. The only thing I can do is move forward, and if I practice acceptance and gratitude for the things that I have and the things that life is, the growth and the change comes a lot easier, and I can move forward that way, and I can help pay back in that respect. Have a great day.